What is going on, everyone? Spines here, and for this video, episode 12 of Bleach, the 1,000-Year Blood War. And I kind of want to just get right into this episode. I want to see more of Ichigo's mom. Alright, so you ready?
Yes, sir.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, play.
Thank you very much, sir.
If you had asked me, your most grave offense was your failure to retrieve the remains of this mystery hollow, as you call it.
Captain Shiba, your report is rather complete as far as describing this unusual hollow, but I have been wondering if there might be something else that you have left out. Are you absolutely certain that nothing else worthy of note occurred that you might have forgotten to mention? No, sir. There's nothing else.
I really wonder what it would have been, what it's like for people who rewatched all of Bleach before this came out.
Soul Reaper made it back to the Soul Society.
Right.
Because Bleach's, or Ichigo's mom, wasn't really that, was a more like a plot thing, like way early in the show, like
Right.
talking about, oh yeah, his mom's dead and blah blah blah, and then it comes up here. I don't recall a single time where it was relevant before this, other than that.
Not a soul reaper.
Right.
She's quite a girl, that one. I didn't even really thank her properly. Maybe I should go back and try to get to know her better.
I told you.
Maybe you
I'm
should.
your cousin, that's all. Nothing's going on between us. What's it like living with the most popular boy in town? Stop, will ya? Whoa, hey, Masagi. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't give it a second thought. As long as you're okay, I'm okay.
You alright? Is that your new way of meeting guys? You can't get impressed.
I just want to know how the Soul Society actually fucking works.
Right?
Because we were talking about it
Yeah.
a little. We were talking about Burn the Witch a little bit ago, and Burn the Witch takes place in the Soul Society.
Yeah, I thought the way it was depicted is that, so, like, obviously the Soul Society is roughly the size of Earth, right?
Right.
So I think it would make sense that this being in Japan, this is going to be very Japanese, and I think Burn the Witch takes place in Britain. So like basically it's a Soul Society Britain.
That would. Okay, yeah, that would like make sense.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, like, is there is there Soul Reapers
No.
over there? Is there Hollows?
I don't think there's Soul Reaper, because this is the way I thought about it in my head, was that so like, okay, so in Japan, you know, they're known for having samurai. So in Europe, they're known for having not samurai, I guess. I guess like like they have different shit. So yeah,
Right.
I guess it's not just Soul Reapers across the board. You know?
Right. Oh no.
I'm back.
Masaki, welcome.
Masaki,
Yes?
are the stories true? I have been told that you fought against a hollow the other night to save a soul reaper.
Who told you that?
Think of even doing anything of the sort.
You only make it worse by lying.
Got to carry.
Get the fuck out of here.
No shame.
Right.
Break the rules of the Quincy's while in the care of the Ishida family.
The way he just turns around.
You told Mother about what happened. You did, didn't you? We agreed there was nothing to report.
I'm sorry, but it had to be done.
But why?
Because Miss Misaki sustained a grievous wound from the Hollow's attack. If she doesn't get proper Quincy spiritual treatment from your father and mother immediately,
She literally let that happen too. She's let it bite her, so she'd just be like, poof.
Third Master Ryugen, the bloodline means everything to us. Didn't you say so yourself? That your marriage to Miss Misaki was to secure the future of the Quincy's?
Damn it.
Now what happened? Tell me the truth.
Well,
Mother, that's enough. Misaki isn't to blame for what
He ran out and ran back. In there.
all right. Let me handle it.
What in the world? Misaki! What is it? Are you alright? No.
Is that a Hollow's hole? Stop it, Ryuken. What do you think you're doing?
Where's Father?
Someone has already gone to find him. Just wait here till he comes. No, wait, Ryuken. Put that thing down. You don't know what danger you might be. No, come back, please. Ryuken, come back.
Her leg was fucked up.
Uh-huh.
What is this that so resembles a Hollow's hole? And why is she in so much pain? What is happening to Misaki? I should have stopped her from leaving that night. I should
Don't
have
pulsate like that.
kept her from being hurt.
Right.
Why did I do nothing?
Oh shit. Hey buddy.
You're lucky I happen to be in the area. Thing almost got you.
It's you.
Have we met? Wait, let me take a look at her.
Stay back. Don't you dare touch her, Soul Reaper. You're the reason this is happening to her. Misaki broke the rules of the Quincy's to protect you, the Soul Reaper. And now, because of that, she's dying. Why did this have to happen to her? She did nothing wrong.
That's what's causing this? The wound she got?
Is there any other explanation? I'll never forgive you.
Okay, break it up.
This is no time to be arguing. So put your grudges on hold and come with me. And I'll show you the choices you have to savor.
I'm falling into a deep, peaceful place. It's quiet, dark, and lonely. And yet, I don't feel frightened at all. I have a strange feeling that someone who needs me is waiting for me down here. Who is it?
Like, close your eyes again.
Right. I would fucking flip if I seen that.
The symptoms she's exhibiting. I've been researching them for almost 100 years.
100?
Hey, you mind telling us who you are?
I'm Kisuke Urahara, an exile from the Soul Society.
Kisuke Urahara. So that's
I forgot how Kisuke got exiled. It's been a while.
Just make Misaki.
I know it has something to do with Aizen, I just don't remember.
Said I could make her normal again.
But I thought.
I'll give it to you straight. Your lady friend, she's never going back to the way she used to be. She's undergone what's known as holification. Holification occurs when a hollow soul is infused into another being's soul, destroying the boundaries between the two. It's an experimental effort to translate a soul to a higher level, creating a whole new type of being. The original purpose was to create stronger soul reapers. The problem is, souls that undergo holification eventually become mindless monsters and ultimately self-destruct in a process known as soul suicide. The end result has always been inevitable.
How could it be inevitable? What do you mean? Are you really saying there's no way we can save her?
I can't return her to what she once was, but I'm not saying I can't save her life. During my research over the last 100 years, I've discovered a means of preventing the soul suicide from happening. It involves injecting a counteractive agent into the victim's soul to offset the holification. This creates a balance between souls so that one doesn't overpower the other, thereby preventing a soul suicide. If, for example, we inject a holified soul reaper with a vaccine made from a Quincy's light arrow and a human soul, the imbalance will be corrected, and they'll remain in whatever state they were in when vaccinated. However, Quincy's have no natural resistance against hollows, so the vaccine by itself is not enough.
I'm not following.
To put it another way, in order to halt the progression, we need to hit it with a counteractive force. But to save this Quincy girl's life, prevent her holification, and allow her to retain her existence as a human, we're talking an extremely powerful counteractive force. Something enduring enough to stay at her side as long as she lives, strong enough to continually suppress her holification. Something like...
No, you're wrong! It's madness! There has got to be some other way!
Well, look at you. You figured it out. But I'm afraid it's not your call to make. The one who has to choose is you, Ishin Chiba. Soul Reapers are the opposites of Quincy's. Humans are the opposites of Hollows. Right now, Misaki is a hybrid of Quincy and Hollow. So in order to counteract that, we need a hybrid of Soul Reaper and human. This Giga is a special creation of mine. It was created from a human soul. It subsumes any soul that enters it, making it completely human. You get it now, don't you? If you use this Giga, you'll become a hybrid of Soul Reaper and human. Which means you'll become Misaki's opposite. That is, if you choose
Oh,
to
I
go
forgot that part.
Before you do, you should know there's nothing but downsides in it.
Okay,
For starters,
there's something I wasn't remembering
your soul
that
to
I
put
now
Misaki's
remember.
soul in the hollow within her with the string of reishi, and this bond will have to last for as long as Misaki lives. No, longer. It'll be passed down to all her descendants forever. And once you've entered this Kigai, not only will you be unable to use your Soul Reaper powers, but you won't even be able to see hollows. And if you should choose to get in, it's more than likely you'll never return to being a Soul Reaper again.
It's true. There's nothing but downsides in it for him. There's no choice at all. He'll never do it. Who in their right mind? All right then. I'll do it.
What?
You heard me. Do it. So come on, let's do it.
Even Kisuke is like, the fuck?
Being a Soul Reaper and I can protect her, right? Hell yeah, I'll do it.
And you're really okay with it?
Wow, Kisuke went through all of that, not expecting him to say
How
yes.
I feel about it doesn't matter.
Right.
If I take her back and not try to save her when I could, my future self would never forgive me.
All right then. Let's begin the procedure.
Yeah.
It's okay. Don't worry. I come to protect you. Sorry, Hollow, but now that I'm here, you're never gonna lay another finger on this girl's soul. Got it? Getsuga! Tensho!
It's like I've successfully bound your souls together.
That's a little bit different than I remember.
Goodness.
I remember you. You're that soul reaper I met before. Hey, I know your name.
Tell me when you wake up.
Damn.
Does this mean you've left Miss Misaki with the soul reaper then?
Yes. Go home and tell my mother that her son has proven himself incapable of protecting the Quincy's.
No, I won't.
Do as I say.
I'm sorry, but no. I won't leave you here by yourself.
Katakiri.
Master Ryuken, have you forgotten? My duty is to serve you, and I've devoted my entire life to it. And done so without regrets. From the very first day I met you, my life has belonged to you, and only you. That's why I beg you, please don't be sad.
Why don't I remember her? What was she in the manga? I don't remember.
It's tearing my heart into pieces. When I see you cry, it makes me...
Katakiri. That's enough. Let's go home.
As you wish, Master Ryuken.
A little later, as soon as she graduated from high school, Misaki left the Ishida family. Her soul was mixed with the Hollows now, so for the Quincy's, it was an understandable decision. As for me, I made use of the medical skills I picked up at the academy to open a small clinic. I still had a ton of things to learn, but with Urahara's help, I managed to get by, more or less. Misaki went off to college, but she still found time to swing by and tease me now and then. I never told her the truth. I told her I'd lost my Soul Reaper powers when I was banished from the Soul Society for screwing up. I don't think she ever really bought it, though. I've always been a terrible liar anyway. Her intuition was incredibly sharp. I don't know why I even bothered. My lying was probably a pretty pointless exercise for both of us. I'm sure she knew all along it wasn't the truth. But it was like a little game we played. I'd lie to her, she'd see through my lies. Forgive me for telling. We went to this movie once, and there was this scene in it where an old man told the woman he'd spent his life with that she was like the sun. I don't remember anything else about the movie except that it made Misaki cry. And that one line has
Damn.
always stayed with me. To me, Misaki was like the sun. She attracted everything, forgave everything, illuminated everything, and set everything spinning in orbit around her.
Aw.
Me? I was more than happy to be spun around. Then, you were born. I think you already know the rest of it. Through Rukia, you gained your Soul Reaper powers. By training with Urahara, you gained your Zanpakuto. And over the course of your many battles at the Soul Society, the Hollow in you was awakened. The very fact that it was released meant that the spiritual pressure I've been exerting all these years was no longer capable of suppressing it. And so, the bond tying me to my Gigai and that Hollow was broken.
Oh, that's
And
why.
I gained
Okay.
my Soul Reaper powers for the first time in 20 years. You probably don't need me explaining things that you've already experienced yourself, do you? There's still one thing you don't know the whole story about, and you need to know about it. It was on June 17th, 9 years ago this very day, that your mother died.
Dun dun dun.
That you know. But you don't know the real reason why your mother died that day.
I'm not remembering the real reason either. that's another thing. Okay, there's after credits, so that we'll sit here through that. But yeah, the they changed some. There was one scene that they changed. So
I mean, they
so
did say they were going to change a lot,
no. Like,
or well, add to.
not
But
this time they took something out, so which makes me believe like maybe certain other scenes might be different later,
right.
for better or for worse. But I just noticed one little bit that I just wanted to point out, like, oh, okay, that was different. I wonder how they're gonna do it with other scenes like it later.
Fair enough. Friggin', I know eventually I plan on collecting the Bleach manga, but that's gonna take a while.
Oh yeah, have fun with that, bro.
At least I'm not trying to collect One Piece.
Man, you won't be done with that for a while.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna collect One Piece.
Yeah. One Piece has been trending lately because apparently the latest episode was nuts or something.
Right.
I need to catch up, man. I'm like 300 episodes behind in One Piece. I need to just binge it. All right, here we go.
Your mother. She wasn't supposed to die that day.
What do you mean she wasn't?
Let me explain. Your mother, Masaki, may have merged with a hollow, but she was originally an Ect Quincy. Her defensive ability, the Blut Vena, was exceptionally strong, virtually impenetrable. Not only should she have been able to easily defeat Grand Fisher that day, she could have done it without getting a single scratch on her. But that's not what happened.
Why not?
Because on that day, she lost her Quincy powers.
But how can that be? What happened on that day 9 years ago?
Ausfäden. It's a Quincy selection process conducted by Yuhabaha himself. There's an old Quincy tale I've heard that tells about how their king was sealed away. According to the story, the confined Quincy king regains his pulse after 900 years, his mind after 90 years, and his strength after 9 years. Yuhabaha regained his strength by robbing those Quincy's he deemed impure of their powers, and making those powers his own. It was this selection process that caused Uryu's frail mother, Kanae Katagiri, to fall ill and die.
Oh.
And it's what caused your mother to lose her powers and her life in battle.
What? How is Yuhaba able to do that? Is it because he's their king? Who is he anyway?
Yuhabaha is the father of the Quincy's. The Quincy's all sprang from him, and every Quincy has Yuhabaha's blood running in their veins.
The memories lying dormant within your spiritual pressure have awakened too soon. It was never meant to hold Quincy's like us. You don't know the first thing about yourself, do you, boy? Not even about your own mother. Ichigo Kurosaki, I will come back for you. My son, born in the dark.
I get it now. Thank you, Dad.
Anytime, son.
Oh, Ichigo.
Oh.
I forgot this. I figured you'd want it back.
So he's part Soul Reaper, Quincy, and Hollow. And human, but yeah.
So he's a quarter of everything.
He's a quarter of everything.
God damn.
I believe the world is full.
He got the Hollow from his mom, and obviously the Quincy, because she's a Quincy.
Only because
Right.
inside me is the same impulse.
But yeah, Yuhaba is fucking nuts. Oh man, I can't wait. to where they really delve into just how fucking powerful he actually is. But
Right.
oh man, but yeah, that is part of his power though, being the king. He can literally take and give power from any other Quincy.
No.
So yeah, it's fucked up. But also, yeah, I don't remember if that was even in the show. Uryu's mom. I don't remember her at all. So either I'm forgetting her, or that she was added in here. I really don't remember. But
Right.
I was like, oh, I remember seeing that. I was like, oh shit, is that Uryu's mom? She's never around. Oh man, that may have been actually the case. They may have added her in. But yeah, that's fucked up. He or she died the same reason. We'll see though. So we got one more episode, and then I think it's break time. So let's leave that there. Hope you all enjoyed. Leave like we did. See us in the next video. Peace out.
Adios, amigos.